And forever you have me. Hallelujah. So I think we're up, right? We should be up in we should be up in Twitter also. Good morning to everybody. Welcome, welcome, and I say happy new month. Yeah, it's a new month. It's a new month. It's a new month. Please give me your phone, please. Sorry. So we're going to be looking at normal analysis as usual, right? So to everyone that has joined, welcome. Um, alright. So we're going to be looking at our analysis as usual, right? Starting off with DXY. Let me reduce this. Good morning, Big Destiny. Happy New Month to you too. I'm playing praise songs, get, because this is this is Thanksgiving period. Not to thank God they go like this. So yeah, but I don't want it to disturb me. Alpha, good morning. What's up now? How are you doing? How you doing? I hope you're fine. So we're going to continue now. DXY. Let's see. I feel like as we're going to this what's going on this week, yeah. I feel like would this week might just be the last week we'll focus on currency. Maybe this week to next week. Let me check the calendar first. My calendar has to show Chinese, so let me see first. Let's see. This week, next week, 11th. Yeah, it's okay. What is wrong with this one? What's in the happens to this one? Okay. So I think it's okay. Yeah, Alpha, happy new month to you too. Um. So I think this week, next week should be very good to trade. But I feel like this week, anything you want to just do for this week because we are now in December price action. There's something about, but I'll do my best to just give clarifications to it, right? Alright, so for DXY, last week, right, we already established that this guy was, responding from this place here. Yeah. So responding from here, and mitigated it and sold off from that level, right? Which was very good. In my own sense, I'll say it's very good. Why? Because it's showing that DXY is bearish, right? So it's showing that DXY is bearish now. But like I've been saying it for a while now, right? That don't trust DXY that much. Don't trust DXY because that is very corny. Not really corny, but because of Trump, right? I think I saw a news during the weekend where it said there's something injection about a particular amount of money. But I've not seen the original article. I just said like a screenshot on somebody's status. I've not seen the original article, so I don't know. I've not confirmed it yet if it's true. Because if that is true, that is an injection. That is someone else can also help me confirm right now. If there's an injection that is they want to try and pump money in, eh? Then we're not going to see DXY selling anymore. DXY will now start buying. Do you understand? DXY will now be bullish. Yeah, DXY will be very bullish. So I just want to put that one out there so that you know. And that's what I'm saying. We would not really bank on these guys right now. We wouldn't, right? We wouldn't. So, so everyone that has joined, happy new month, happy new month, happy new month. So let's just proceed, right? Let's proceed. So for DXY, this is what it is. You know what we do, right? So this is like a bearish line for us, It's even clear now. It's clear that the trend is bearish. So for now, I feel like if price is going to even do anything at all, it should like pull back and retest these levels. Now this level is actually succinct. It's succinct with this. So So you see that there's a break here. There's a break of structure here, right? Now, if you want to pick out this level, let me just stop this song. If you want to pick out this level, it will go in line with the fair value gap that is there also. Hold on, I want to take this YouTube away. Okay, taking it away. So, hold on. Yeah. Alright. So it will go in line with the fair value gap also in the 2-hour time frame. I think you can see the 2-hour time frame fair value gap here, right? You guys should make use of the comment section. Now I can see comments before I couldn't see before. That's on the live video, but now I can see it. So just in case you are typing something or you want to ask a question, you can use it. So you see that level that we just marked. Let me just put it back. It still goes in line with the fair value gap that is here, but we want to check which one is going to be preferable to use using the premium and discount levels. You see, I wouldn't like to use this because of the premium and discount. But let me see 4 hours, because this is kind of like tricky. Yeah, in 4 hours is the whole level that is the fair value now. Yes, it makes sense this way. Because I was looking at it and like, this is not right. Ouch. Okay. So we have the POI for DXY for this week. Every POI that I've marked for you guys has played out the way it's supposed to. So you would wait for price to like mitigate the consequent encroachment. Now, there's something I want to say. If price doesn't respect this level that we're marking right now, yeah, Sika, good morning. Good morning to you too. I hope you are fine. Happy new month. Now, if price doesn't respect this level where we are right now, yeah, this level here, then forget about the bearish move. Now, this is the only reason why I used to draw those trend lines when I'm drawing it for you guys, right? To show us direction and we can project using our POIs if that level is valid or not. Because if price goes above here and then it crosses away from this fair value gap, you can forget about DXY being bearish, alright? And it will actually fall in line with what I'm saying, that oh yes, dollar, they want to like pump dollar up. Are you getting it now? So the same thing goes for the counterparts, which is the pairs like Euro USD, understand? Let's see now. So like Euro USD. So this Euro USD. Last week I marked this level. I will most likely see a rejection off from this level, and it did. The rejection was actually very good. So it did here, and now it has led to like a shift. So some persons, they might see this as they want to sell. I said it during the week. Some persons might want to sell from here, but for now, it's still okay to buy. You get. For now, it's still very much okay to buy. This one, I can buy from here. So there is another block here. Can you do a more detailed video on the 2 times Baker structure? Okay, but I think I already have the video for that. I think I do. Check my page, look for market structure series. It should be in one of the highlights. Check my page right now. Check for market structure series. Then look for the very first one when I talked about trend lines and all. Look for market structure series. I think in that video I talked about Baker structures, all those things. So you should be there. I've done a video on it before. Some are old stuff now. I've done a video on it. So for Euro USD, right, this is where will be the best place to look for a continuation. If price flips here, then it gets invalid. This level will be invalid. Do you understand? So I'm just going to leave that arrow there. I'll just leave that arrow there. So Stella, is it Sika? Sorry. So Sika, you can check my page. Maybe you check it later, or I would. It's there. But if you don't see it there, tell me that it's not there. Right? If it's not there, tell me that it's not there. So I then make a new video for it. So that's Euro USD, and now this is GBP USD. For GBP USD, the way I'm looking at GBP USD, the structure that is forming is already forming like it wants to shift. That is why I paused just now. You know why? Because I'm very very familiar with this structure, this kind of structure like this. So it went up and it dropped down. I'm very familiar. It's very hard for a structure like this to now go up. So that's why I actually paused just now. Alright, yeah, you do that later. So that's why I paused. That's why I paused. And the beautiful thing about this is why I usually tell us that we use Monday to observe, especially USD pairs. Now I can enter any other pair, yeah, any other one on a Monday. But you see USD, as long as you carry USD, count me out. I ain't doing that shit, man. I'm not doing. Like, count me off. I'm not going to participate in that because of the manipulations that it stops me out a lot. Doesn't mean that there are other persons that have not mastered trading it on Mondays or no. There are some people they're bad gone. So for GBP what I'll suggest is that we should wait. Alright, we should wait like till the end of today. Normally I don't host sessions tomorrow. You know, we used to host the session just 3 times in a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But I'll host it tomorrow so that we can then analyze the other pairs that we're going to skip today. Alright, that's fine by you guys. So that today we just see how it's going to play out, observe, and then tomorrow we'll position ourselves to where we're going to buy or sell from. Alright, so yeah, this is it. So this GBP, so we'll just keep it. The next one should be gold. Now gold has gotten to a new all-time high. Wonderful. And you know the bastard, he didn't tag me along. And do you know the annoying part? The annoying part was the beginning of these buys. I was there at the active. Remember we bought one stuff here. Wait, is this it? Yeah, now. Is it now? We bought from here. Then we took our profit here. Then we tried buying again from here. Where is it now? No, we tried buying again from here. Is it from here? No, it's from here. From here. And then we got stopped out. And then price has gone up. So, what the best? What the best for this one? What the best for gold? So, for gold, the best thing for us to do now is to mark a fair value gap. That's the best thing for us to do right now. Is mark a fair value gap. Let's see 2 hours first. So in 2 hour time frame, is there a fair value gap here? No. There's only one here. I can see a fair value gap here. This one. So what I'm going to do is I'll just mark it down to this thing support, which is the other block here. Alright. That's what I'll just do. So the reason why I'm marking it down to that level is because of this sweep that I'm seeing here. Alright. So for gold, right, I'll be expecting like a continuation here. At least it's enough pullback for gold to continue. Yeah, it's enough. It's enough pullback for gold to continue. Okay. So those ones are just joining, like I said. The comment section is now working. I didn't know how to navigate it before, but I'm getting better. So I fixed that already, so I can see your comments in case you have questions and all that. So for gold, we have our POI already. What the heck? For gold, we have our POI already, and the price is at POI. Price is at an all-time high. Telegram is cracking. Once Telegram don't crack, network want to break. I hope you guys can see hear me in Telegram. Cletus, can you see hear me? I think you are watching from Telegram. Can you still hear me in Telegram? Oh, Jesus. What's the latency? The network is okay. Oh. Okay, those ones are in Telegram. Can you still hear me? Yeti. I don't think Letus is hearing me. Yetunde, can you hear me? Oh boy. This router never sees. You can hear me, right? Or more. Can you hear me? Because I can't hear you. You know what? Let me cut it and call again. For those of you in Telegram, I don't know why Telegram is behaving like this. Because it's not. I'm checking the network now. It's giving me at least 3,000 plus kilobytes per second, which is okay for X and others. So I'm going to quit Telegram now and then I'll call back. So for those of you in Telegram, join again. Let me quit it. I'm very sure that it's okay. Yeah, you can hear me. I know. But on my own end, it keeps breaking and starting. In the Telegram, it might be an update issue. I don't know. It behaves that way sometimes. Okay, so I've done it back. So you guys can join again in Telegram. You can join. In Telegram, you guys can join back, right? Okay, you can hear me. I'm clear. Alright, thank you. So those ones that responded, thank you. So for gold, this is where we are. So be expecting a pullback into the 2-hour order block here, so that we trade a continuation. Remember, I said it is because of a sweep here. There's a sweep of liquidity in this level. Now, if that part that we just marked is not respected, there is still an unmitigated POI just here. The main reason why I marked that first level was because of the fair value gap there. Gold respects fair value gap more often than any other POI. Gold respects fair value gap than any POI. You get? That's why. Right? It's in there. Since my internet connection is poor. Yeah, I fixed it already. It's in there. I fixed the internet connection. Scheiße. So that's for gold, right? So move on to the next one. So this is NZD-USD. Now thank God, NZD-USD, remember I gave all the buys from here. I think last week, for 2 weeks now, you guys have been hitting very well. We've been hitting our take profit and all that very well, right? So this is what's going on NZD-USD. We have a present break of structure here, and this is the origin of the break of structure. But this origin, fortunately, has a sweep of liquidity here. What do you see on me to consider an order block valid? Okay, it's simple though. You can, all these things are in my page, ciao. But for another block to be valid, you need the presence of a break of structure. I've said this before, so I'll just say it again. The presence of a break of structure. And when I mean valid, I'll say more usable, because using the word valid, brings in the idea of certainty. Okay, this is supposed to hold. You get? So I don't like using the word valid. I'll prefer another block that is usable, the one that you should use, right? Because it doesn't eliminate, even after knowing all of them, it doesn't eliminate those blocks from not holding. So another block, what makes another block valid, or as I've said, right, or usable, is number one, the presence of a break of structure, which we have it here. You see the break of structure up here. So that other block should have a break of structure. Number two, the presence of an engulfing candle, or Yeah, yes, or fair value gap. So this is it. So we have the presence of a fair value gap is there, and the presence of an engulfing candle is there. Alright. Usually the engulfing candle is the one that leads to the fair value gap automatically. Alright. So we have another block here. We have a trade already here. But I will not mark it just like that. You know why? Because there's a sweep here, and so I will mark the failed level here. This is what you guys call Quasimodo. This is a how would I put it now? This is the second month of me trying to catch Quasimodo, and I've said it. I know I'm just joking with it, right? But I've said it and I'm saying it again. The day I catch a Quasimodo, none of you will get word on on Twitter. I will disturb the OTL. Oh, I'm just joking by the way. So we have a break of structure in NZUSD here, alright? We have a sweep of liquidity here, and we're marking the other block. No, I didn't just mark the other block. Want to use it as a reclaim block. Now on Saturday when we met, I told you to watch a video or videos that you could watch on Techlist page, which is there's one I saw reclaimed block, I guess, yeah. So this is like it. So when you're trading Quasimodo, you are still trading it's like a reclaimed block. It's a block that did not hold before, that failed to hold. So we want to use it again. Do you understand the idea now, right? So this level did not hold before, price did not respect it, and so we want to use it again. So sorry, that's where the name came from, or that's where the name is gotten from. Reclaim, to reclaim it. All these beautiful words that they use to annotate our charts, right? So that's for NZD We're going to be using a reclaim block, which most people call a Quasimodo. We're going to be using it here, and we're going to be buying again. So I think this one, there's no need for us to put arrow. Let's just put the position 2. So just put the position 2 here, right? What the fuck? Oh, my mouse is not clean. The thing is misbehaving. Okay. So stop loss should be below that level, right? CP should be a swing point. I like trading my own to swing points. Jesus. So we have 2 swing points here. I'm going to do this. So entry will be around 0.57176. Stop loss will be around 0.57033, and take profit will be the swing point in the 4-hour time frame. I think it's a 4-hour high now. So 0.57956 you get. So if it doesn't respect it, no problem. We don't have an issue. You don't have any issue at all. You get. So that's for NZD/USD. Alright, that's for NZD/USD. Then the next we have is AUD/USD. For AUD/USD, so what is it called now? This guy that asked about the other block. I hope you were able to hear that, right? I hope you got that. The other block, the usable one. I don't want to miss any chat. So I want to be able to see. What is this one now? I don't even know how it's loading. It's showing my page. We will. Am I not logged in? Oh, what did this? So for AUD/USD, right? This is what we have. Okay, yeah, Ojo Samson, yeah, good. So for AUD/USD, yeah, this is what we have. We have a break of structure here. So this is the break of structure now here, right? And then this is the origin of the break of structure here. So we want to check if there's a POI below it. Is there a POI below that level? Let's see. Okay, there is an unmitigated other block there, just this, like this, unmitigated. So it might be a very tight trade. If it comes, it might be a very tight one. So I have my eyes peeled out for it, but structure is bullish. The structure is bullish, as you can see. I feel like extending this thing, I swear, because me and extending it, I can extend. So we have a POI for AUD USD. We're going to buy around 0.65208. 0.65208. Okay. So yeah, let's proceed. Let's proceed. So like I said, just in case you want to use the chat, you want to ask a question or to check something, you can send a message. I will see it. Before I didn't see it, but now I can. So yeah, before I could not see, but now I can see. Okay. Ouch. So this is ADS, right? We figured out where we want to buy from. Trend is bullish. Then the next one should be USD card. I don't know what the hell this one is doing. I don't know what you are doing. But what I know is price is bearish. So looking at what price is doing, right? The price is actually what? Bearish. But it left many things behind, like a fair value gap, the long one. So what I'm going to do is I'll just go lower, like 2 hours, 1 hour to confirm something. So because this gap should be covered, if at all, not everything, but like a good percentage of it should be covered back. Hey, I would have used this thing now. I wanted to use a breakout block, but I can't find any. Okay, but I can see it in 2 hours. For those ones that have been with me since January, we used to do this and we've been doing this since January. This is where the gap concept comes into place. Why? Because there is a sweep of liquidity here up, and not just that, that's not our focus. After the break of structure, there is a gap. Remember what I said? I said the kind of break of structure that you have will determine if you're going to wait or expect liquidity to be swept or a fair value gap to be used. And this type is the perfect one, right? In this case, I don't expect liquidity to be swept. What I expect is for price to rebalance the imbalance. So in this case, I'll be expecting that price pulls back into this POI, and then this is where we're going to take our sell continuation from. Alright? I know many of you have been seeing my chart of late. Somebody asked in one of those chats that where is the liquidity? When I saw that in that day, I almost burst into laughter. Yeah, it was like, where is the liquidity? It's not every time I used to use liquidity sweep. Like, that's just it. So, this is USDCHF. Now for USDCHF, I think it's very clear that this guy is going down. What do I mean? I talked about the two break of structure principles. And two break of structure principle, I say, when you have two break of structures in a particular direction, that is the trend. In this case, you have one break of structure here. We can use this or we can use this, anyone. So we have double break of structures in a particular direction. So that's the trend I'm dealing with. And here now we have a sweep of liquidity here, alright? So given the fact that this guy now angry you, I don't like many annotations. So given the fact that there's a sweep of liquidity here, I would have dragged this one out to use a reclaim block, but it's not correct because price actually retested it. Let me show you what I mean. So I would have dragged it from here like this, yeah. I dragged it out, but you see price retested it here. So price retested it there, you get, and so I can't use it again as a recurring block. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to mark the other block itself like this. And since this one is very wild, let me check 4 hours. 1 hour call. Check your G plus and UG. Check G plus. What's G plus? Well, I'm coming to G and UG. Don't worry. UG should be the next one after USDCHF. I don't know what G plus is, or maybe you're referring to. Maybe you're saying GBP USD. So just confirm that Joshua. It's 2 hours OB that I used to use. I prefer using 2 hours OB. When price mitigates these 2 hours on that block now, I'm going to start looking forward to selling. So please take that into consideration or note it. Yeah. Immediately it comes, I'm not going to wait for consequent encroachment. Immediately it taps into it, I will look forward to start selling it. Joshua, is it Joshua? Yes, Joshua, please confirm what you are saying. So before I move on, because GPS we've done it already and it's far. But if you're asking for GPUSD, if it's GPUSD you're asking about, I said we're going to skip GPUSD, alright? Because the price action there is confusing me. I'm not one of those people that will try to form something that is not. It's confusing me, I'm confused about it. So I said we should wait till the end of today on the June quarter. I said we should wait till the end of today and then so that price will play out. We can observe what price will do. Then tomorrow when we meet again this same time, we're going to check what that's done. Alright. Then so okay, GG, yeah, now you're talking. It's not GU, GG. Yeah, we're coming to GG. Don't worry. So I think UJ should be the next one now. So this is USDJPY, right? Now for USDJPY, the structure is like quite clear. The same two block structure principle. You have the first block structure here. You have the second block structure here. So automatically, what is that? You guys should know by now. That is the bearish trend. So it's not bullish, it's bearish. And what should we do? We're going to look forward to sell. So where we're going to sell from? Well, I can see a couple of rejection blocks here. All these levels are rejection blocks. Many traders don't know how to trade rejection blocks, a lot. But I think I try my best. So there's a sweep again. So there's a sweep of that rejection block there. So we're going to trade a continuation from here. Now immediately it taps into this level, not consequent encroachment. The reason why I said immediately is this. Let me show you why. Because if it flips this level, even without getting to this high, if it flips it, the trend is no longer going to be valid. This is it here. So you have this. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. I cannot be wrong in this. So if you just look at it, so it immediately flips it, this trend is not going to be valid again. Meaning, if it gets this rejection block and price does not reject, price doesn't reject from this level to continue a sell continuation, then forget about it. It will just, we'll start looking forward to buying. Alright, so let me just delete the arrow and just put the position to there. Where should be our TP? Second swing point is usually our TP arrow. Swing point number two. Even this one safe is not supposed to be, because it will be outside the trend by then. It will be outside the trend by then, so I'm not saying you. Yes, 156 should be okay for the stop loss. 156,460. It should be okay for the stop loss. That's on GBP. Oh, sorry, USDJPY. How about the OB? This OB, right? Yeah, I can see the OB now. I can see it, but that OB is not the last thing there. You see, it's not the last thing. You might want to just pick this OB like this. This is what you want to do. You might want to just pick this OB like this, and then you fail to cover the rejection blocks there. You know, when we're talking about other blocks, we usually refer to them as the last sell candle, the last buy candle. So in this whole zone, or before this thing dropped downwards, yes, you're correct, that level is the last one, before this whole drop. But when you're considering it, you're going to also consider the invalidation spots. Do you get? You're going to consider invalidation spots. So when you use just this OB now, the one you can see, that's to Joshua, when you use what is consequent encroachment, okay, I'm coming. Now when you use just the OB itself and you fail to consider the whole level, which is the invalidation, level there, most of the time what you will get is you get stopped out. I don't know if I'm speaking the reality of what you've been saying. Most of the time you get stopped out. So you need to consider invalidation level itself. Which trader I used to call it now? I think it's a big deal now. I think one person in my channel one of these days he said something that she calls it the level of last mitigation, something like that. Yeah, so but that is it. You need to consider the whole level there. You need to. Alright. So you consider the whole level. So I'm not trading just the order block, I'm trading the rejection block itself. So we don't just have order blocks alone, we also have rejection blocks, and so that's where my entry is going to be from. Do you get? And the reason why the stop loss is not covering the whole level here is because I also have a confluence that I'm using for to ascertain the invalidation spots, the trend, which is the trend line. To me, once this trend gets blown off, forget about it. So other people they see it as trend and liquidity. To me, I see it as a breakout. So um, something. What is consequent encroachment? So according to ICT, is the middle. So you have in economics when you're in secondary school. Let me not use advanced. In secondary school, you did mean median mode. So median is usually the middle. In a total number, in a sequence, in a total number, the middle. So 1 to 10, what is the middle? You pick 5. When you 1 to 6, what's the middle? You pick 3. 1 to 4, what's the middle? You pick what? 2. So the middle is the median. But on the chart, they refer to it as the consequent encroachment. Do you understand? So, hey, good morning. Fortune God, good morning. Good morning, my boss. Yeah. So that's it. I hope you've gotten that now, Samson. So that's what consequent encroachment is. So that's the way I understand it to be. So to you, you might know better, and that's to others, right? To others, you might know better, but that's the way I understand it. That's why I know it. So for USJPY, we also have an entry. Our entry will be around 156.212. Stop loss is around 156.460. And our take profit is the second swing point, which is at 154.814. Okay? Yeah. So let's move on to the next one. So that's USJPY. So the next one should be maybe CAD. GBP now for this guy. For Marvins. Okay, it's not just Marvins. It's not just Joshua that asked. Joshua and Marvins. You guys asked about GBP. So that's where we are. Yeah, that's where we are. Okay, it seems. Okay, it seems the people that are following me, there is the way X shows it. Meaning Joshua, Samson, Mavins. You guys are not following me. I think so. I guess. I don't know. If you are following me on X, drop a comment in this live so that I would know. Because as Fortune God dropped a comment, there's a way I'm seeing it is different. See, Fortune God, be patient. Yeah, so it's true. For those of that are following me, there's a way X is putting it. So Joshua and Samson and Mavens, you guys are not following. Why are you not following? You don't want to follow me? No problem. So this is GBPJPY bar. Now for GBPJPY, this is what I'm seeing. Crazy. But this is what I'm seeing, right? You are following me, but I don't know, it's not showing. Maybe you are checking through web or something, I guess so. So this is what you know me, I'll always draw the trend line first. Let us know where we are going to. So for GBPJPY, I can see that price has broken out already. You get price has broken out already. Price has broken out. Oh, something also X done the colo. So I don't know. So for GBPJPY, right, there is already a breakout. That's what I can see. I don't know about another person, but I'm not just going to use the trend line. Sometimes it becomes very easy. Yeah. Luso posted on Twitter. Hey, Luso, good morning. Now today I follow you. Oh, okay. So I'm not just going to use the trend line. I'm going to show you using the two structure principle that I have been talking about for a while now. So you see this structure here. This is the first one, and then we have the second structure here. And what do I tell you? I say two structure tells you what the particular trend. So in this case, okay, you're streaming from okay, no problem. So in this case, what we have is a bearish move already because we have two structures to the downside. Do you get? So this is what we have, and for me this level is what I'm going to pick out first. I'm just going to pick this level out, but this is going to be tricky because I still have up to cover. Okay, I know what to do. So I need to also cover this because this other block is not a normal one. I have to cover it from the body and not the wick. I've covered this particular topic before. So for GBP JPY, for those guys that ask, this is what we're going to be doing. Yeah, so this is what we're going to do for GBP JPY. So price comes to this level, I'm definitely going to be selling this one, guys. See, I'm going to be selling even if I don't want to, because on my prop account I just locked. I'm not trading it now because I've gotten it to 10%. I don't want to do past myself. Okay, so I will take it to my personal account. Few trades already in my personal account, so I'll take it there. So on GBJPY, this is what I've been expecting. If price pulls back now, I'm going to take a sell from this level 206.779, and we're going to take it down to this swing low. Now it's supposed to get to this low though, this low. But you know me, I don't want to stay in the market more than the time I'm supposed to, and so that is why I usually put my TP at 5 hours. If price gets to that point on the UJ and GJ, do you use confirmation entry? No, I enter like that. I'm trading from 4 hours, so I enter like that. Except in certain conditions when the market don't slow down, you get. But I enter like that. After that, I enter like that. I don't know why X is not showing me the person that is liking this thing. Somebody is liking. Thank you for liking. I'll be added to the talker. So GBJPY, this is what we're going to be doing. Taking a sell from 206.779. So immediately price comes into it. According to what Joshua is asking, I'm entering immediately. I'm not waiting for anything. Alright. So that's for GBJPY. Then for GBP CAD, now, okay, to address another thing to address what you asked, Joshua, it is the closure of the candle, because I'm trading from 4 hours. I'm using the 4 hour close, so there's no way. Take for example now, the candle is just moving, and then it's moving a certain way. I will not jump into the price like that. No, I will wait for 4 hour candle to close. Alright, I will wait. So once price gets to the POI, I want to wait for 4 hour candle to close. Once it closes, then I will enter. Okay, then I enter. Thank you for you guys that are liking it. If it was TikTok now, as you're liking it, it will let the algorithm push the stuff. We've passed EU, but I'll come back to it. Olamide, Oladimeji. Oladimeji, good morning. So I hope I've answered that question, Joshua. So this is GBP CAD. Now for GBP CAD, well, I'm going to come back to Euro USD. That's Oladimeji. Now we have a sweep of liquidity here, but I don't see it anymore as a bullish move. To me, it's even confusing. Let me show you, because in 2 hours, this is it. I was studying this rubbish during the weekend. That's why I said I don't see it anymore. Because in 2 hours, I can see only one break of structure. But when you look inside, I can see two. Do you get? Let me show you what I mean. So, before price closed last week, it picked this level. Like, it went up and then it quickly come back. Now, to me, I consider it. I consider every action. So, internally, the two break of structure principle has played out already, because we have one and we have what? Two. So we have two break of structures already. But if you look at this from 2 hour time from now, it becomes hard because we still have another low here. So that's why I said it looks confusing to me. But best case scenario in this, it still looks like it's bearish, obviously. Because if I even drag, let's say I drag this trend line from here now, okay, it's already a breakout. So there's no way. It's already bearish to me. It's already bearish. So the best thing to do is, all this market is choppy, so the best thing to do is to wait for price to pull back deep into this level and then take a sell from here. Alright, I'm just going to leave this arrow like that. So this is the 2 hour time frame. You guys know that I pick my direction from 4 hours, I confirm it with 1 hour, 2 hours. POI I don't use 4 hours POI. I don't use 1 hour POI. I use 2 hours. The only time I don't use 2 hours is when it is not clear. So maybe I'm using another block with fair value gap. The moment it's not clear, I will go to 1 hour. The moment I cannot see it in 1 hour, that's when I will go to 4 hours. Alright? When you're trading, you need to build structures, things that will guide you as you're trading. So that's for GBP CAD, and that's what we're going to do. Okay. So like the media, don't worry, I'm going to come back to that. I'll come back to EURUSD. Now for GBP CHF, I've said it countlessly in this place that GBP CHF is one of my best pairs. It's Bernard that will find. Bernard say, how can you be talking when I'm talking? When you're trading GBP CHF, you should tell Bernard if I catch him. It's just joking though. So GBP is my own best pair. I prefer trading GBP to anything. So this is the first break, this is the second break. So to me, I consider it as bearish, and I'm trading it off from this rejection block. Alright, in fact, the rejection block has a inducement. I don't usually use inducement like that, but fortunately for us, we have an inducement close to the rejection block, and so that's what we're going to use. So I want to set the alert sell. So I'm going to be selling from here. Let's just put the TP. So swing point 1. The second swing point, where is it? Oh boy, second swing point is foul. I think this one will give us, so that's second swing point 2. Let's set the stop loss now. Stop loss giving 6R, God forbid. I don't know, I don't have mind yet to hold more than 5R, but I'll have the mind soon, don't worry. But for now, we go back to my 5R. I've not have the mind yet. Maybe you guys can borrow me small mind. So for now, I'll go back to 5R. I'm okay with this one. Alright. So for GBP CHF, my entry is at, I'll be taking a sell from 1.06486. So that's where I'm expecting a sell from. Stop loss will be around 1.06664. I don't like that 666. Why will you be giving me antichrist number? And then the TP will be around the 1.05584. Okay. So for those ones that trade with CHF, you can take note of that. So that's GBP CHF. Then the next we have is GBP AUD. Now they have same like structure. If you go to 2 hour time frame now, so from 4 hours I can see it falling, so it's bearish already. But if you go to 2 hour time from now, you can see it clearly that we have one bigger structure here, and we also have second bigger structure here. So what is that? When you have two bigger structures in a particular direction, what did I say it is? Then that is the trend. So in this case, the trend is now bearish, and I've marked out the rejection blocks here, and so I'll be using this level to sell from, and it also has an inducement. It's just wonderful that I'm just seeing the ones that have inducement these days. Normally I don't used to see them. So we're going to take a sell from here. Alright, target will be second swing point here. Over the weekend, I think it's on Saturday or on Sunday, somebody was like, this thing that you're trading, teach us now, like teach us or something like that. And I was like, what do I want to teach again? Because honestly speaking, everything I trade is what I teach. Like for example, the way I analyze is what you are seeing. The way I take my entries is what you are seeing. The way I confirm my trade is what you are seeing. So if you've been watching it or seeing it, you pick one or two things. Definitely, you will. This person that is just liking this thing, yellow Jesus, you are amazing. I'm just seeing yellow love, pink love is just flying up and down. Thank you for liking. So this is GBP AUD, right? Entry is at 2.02898. Stop loss will be around 2.03519, and TP will be around 2.00644. Alright, so that's what we're going to be taking our sell from, the sell from there. So let's just be patient and wait. Like I said, we still have about 2 weeks before we enter the shitty price action. This week, next week, at best this week. Then maybe you get on a position you can hold it in like next week. Yes, So December has kind of like crazy price action, right? So let's proceed. So that's UPAUD. Then this is Euro JPY. Now for Euro JPY, I'm just going to leave it. The reason why I'm going to leave it because during the weekend when I was doing my study on it, I didn't see it like something that is clear. This is what I was seeing. So it's not clear. It's not giving me like okay a sense of direction. It's looking like it's ranging. Do you understand? And so that's why I'm going to leave it alone. So I'm just going to wait, let the price action just play out, and then we're going to come back to it. Like I said, we're going to meet tomorrow, right? I don't host the sessions before, every day. Just Mondays, Wednesday, Friday, Saturdays too. But tomorrow we're going to meet it. We're going to come back so that we can take, leverage on the opportunities that presents. There is no December class. Why not? You think I was joking? This Christopher, Christopher, you and agenda. Your second name should be agenda. Eh? There is December class. So, the amazing thing, and it's not because of clouds or cruise or no. As of December last year, 24th of December, I did the same thing. I saw a message on X. I can't forget the girl's name. Her name was Feikemi. 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 Okay, I think I pronounced it right. Right. And then she dropped a message on X, and she was like, she was crashing out. She was crashing out. The yes, I'm coming. And what's it called now? Vladimir EU, please. EU, see, EU will buy. It will buy, but we're not buying yet. You get? I'm coming to it. Okay, let's just. This is Euro JPY. Since you're asking, let's just go there. So, when I saw that comment, she was crashing out because she quoted Stargirl's post. Stargirl posted. I think her withdrawals and all that. She posted. She quoted it and she was like kind of crashing out that she has been trading for years and then no result and all that. And then I dropped a message. I said, send me a DM and I'll teach you for free. And then I actually dropped a link because to send directly to my WhatsApp. So that's how. Before evening that day, the people that joined that group were close to 200. Before I started the class, they were already close to 600. Before I started the class, I didn't plan to at all. It was not part of my plan to take that much. So, and the annoying part. This is the annoying part that pained me. That the person that I actually wanted to do it for, the person did not attend the class, the session, none at all. The person did not. So I had different persons that actually attended those sessions. People I didn't even know. I didn't plan anything. I had to subscribe my Google because then I was not using Telegram like that. I was using Google. So I was in Google Meet. I had to subscribe the Google, host the session, and we held the class for 3 good months. So December, January, February, and we finished it in March. We finished it in March, April. Yes, that's when we finished it. 3 good months of rigorous mentorship. I taught everything that I know, and I didn't leave anything back. And so I will still do the same thing. I'll do it like a crash course this December. I will do it. So as I said, it's not for cruise or no. I will do it because I know that people need it. You get. So this is Euro USD, right? For my eyes don't clear. Something if I punch you, I'll jack you for face. My eyes are clear. Yes, thank you. Oladimiji, this is Euro USD. This is what I said we're going to do. That we're going to wait for price to come back into this demand zone, which is you can see that is a block, another block here. That's why I'm going to be buying. Do you get? So it's not actually. I'm not a day trader like some persons. So some persons they might be seeing position to buy already. But me, I trade from extreme levels. As I usually said it, I trade from extreme levels, and that's it. So I'm going to buy from here. So I hope you've seen it now. No recording or recorded video of the class. Okay, of the past class, I think there is now. There is. You should check my Telegram channel. If it's still there, I don't know. Because I deleted many things on that Telegram channel. Especially my old videos. I deleted them. At that time, I remember the day I did it, I was crashing out. There was one person that made me delete that thing. Person that I was trying to build up and help, and then he wanted to use me. He wanted the whole matter was very long. Where is this thing? And here, this is it. I figured out that due to the kind nature that I have and how I like to help people, the it's like some persons wanted to take it for granted. I just deleted them. I just did so. But it won't stop me from doing what I want to do or helping other persons. It won't. I will always help people. So this is LJPY. Like I said, we're going to skip it because the structure to me is not clear, and I would like to come back to it so that I'm not forced an analysis on you guys or trying to force something that is not there. No, I don't want to. Alright, I'm just going to skip it to the next. So, like the media, I think you've seen it. Alright, you've seen it. So, on Euro AUD, we took a sell. On this last week, and it has hit our take profit. I think take profit was around 3.26. If you did not hold that sell, now you know. I don't know what I'll tell you. Yeah, my 75 gig has expired. That's my phone. I subscribe on my phone. I subscribe on my router. I need to connect now to my access point is temporarily full. Please who's connected to my router? Disconnect your phone to my router. Can you hear me? Wait, let me call you. Where's that phone? Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm back now. I'm back now. So we took a sell here. The sell was like no. The sell was here, yeah. So we took a sell and we've closed already. It's just 3 hours. 3 hours of close. This is Euro AUD. Some people might be thinking that I'm joking. That we took a sell, but we actually did though. Maybe I'll go find out. So I don't know say you use a talk, you just a talk. I think this was the surface, this was the template that we used. Euro AUD, yeah, this is it. So this one we used. So it's actually the flat that is downstairs. They beg me to like, as I put it on, they just connect. As I put it on, they just connect. I've been staying alone in this area. We'll see. So this is the I took. I know 3.26. I remember. So 3.26. Isn't a free router guy? I actually have a limit when I'm checking it. I used to check it, and I see that this person has used it to a particular this thing. I will just tell you disconnect. You don't do too much. It's in the next month. So I just killed a mosquito. Yeah, I heard one joke one time. Saying abroad they don't have mosquitoes. The guy was not saying that Nigeria we have many mosquitoes. He said I can show the proof to you. Let me call one person. And then he called the person. He said, "Let me kill one mosquito." And said the guy just killed the mosquito and said it to him. So many funny things they told us in secondary school. I think I was in secondary school when I heard that. So this AUD, we took a sell already and we're done with it. And it has a very shitty price action. All this is gonna end up being liquidity. So I'll leave it alone, right? I'll leave it to the next one. Samsung, you're not serious. You do my subscription for me. Legit, I need to check something first. I call. It don't reject go up 25 oneness. So I subscribe a lot though. My subscription for a month. My router takes, I don't know. My router takes a lot. And then my phone, I subscribe my Airtel and my MTN, both of them. I get laptop when I don't use. I don't get laptop when I don't use this month. So this SZDJPY, I think price is already breaking out, but this POI is where I'm interested in. I'll be interested in what price is going to do here. I'm not going to put this position to there. I'll be interested. So like for that person that asked me that time that when price mitigate my POI, do I wait for confirmations or not? In this case, I will wait. It is in this case that I usually wait. I want to see the way price is going to form. I want to see the way price is going to move. So when price mitigates this POI now, I'm dragging the POI for 4-hour time frame. So if it mitigates it, I want to see the way it's going to move. Alright? Yeah. So that's on NZDJ POI. Then the next one is on Euro GBP. Now Euro GBP is very bearish and it has a week. If you are using other liquidity provider, one of my dear friend, was crashing out during the weekend about liquidity providers and them doing rubbish. If you check other liquidity provider now, I don't know whether you'll be able to see this long week. Euro GBP, let me find it. Euro GBP. Because I use forex.com. Others, you guys use Oanda, FXCM and all that. Let me see if it's there. Oh, it's still there. Nice, it's there. So what I'm trying to say is I use forex.com. The reason why I use forex.com is because to me Euro GBP, where is it? Yeah. So to me it's more not, I'm not saying it now as a general rule of thumb. To me it's more accurate. Like it gives me more accurate data. I even heard something happen on gold, which is last week. They say 1 cm something is no, I don't know, but thank God I was not trading. I for cry because me that left my proper account that I'm expecting payouts, something else to happen, slippage, God forbid, God I beg. Hey, I would have cried. People will console me. So this is 0 GBP, right? What price happened or what happened last week was a fake out here, and it left a long rejection block here. So what we're going to expect this week is for this rejection block to be covered, but this is the problem with this. In this case, I would prefer consequent encroachment, that is the whole thing to be covered. So let me see if it falls in line. If it falls in line, it falls in line. This is why my analysis, I understand it deeply. So it falls in line. So in this case, I'm waiting for price pull into the consequent encroachment itself, and then from there take continuation to sell. Alright. So when price comes into the consequent encroachment, which is the middle of this rejection block that I've just marked, we're going to take a sell from there. That's on Euro GBP. Remember, not immediately price taps into the POI. When it gets to the consequent encroachment, I've explained it already, the middle of this whole thing. Alright. So that's on Euro GBP. The next, I think I should drink water first. The next is Euro CHF. Oh boy. So on Euro CHF, what can I see? Already, I wish I can. One day, X is going to upgrade whatever they are doing. I wish I can ask you questions and then you can answer me. I know you can answer through comments, but answer me directly, like to hear your voice. Because I would have asked you that, what can you see here? Because I've said it like countlessly this morning. But since I can't ask, let me just go straight to the point. So on Euro CHF, to other people looking at it from like a higher time frame perspective, you might be seeing a bullish move. But to me, nope. To me, there is a break of structure here, 1, and there is a second break of structure here, 2. And what did I say? I said 2 break of structure tells you the trend. So this is the 2 break of structure principles, right? And so meaning we want to take a POI from here. The best one for me to use will be above this liquidity spot here. So best preferred, I'll wait for price to go above this, use this rejection block, and they will take a sell immediately price gets here. So this one I don't need to use the arrow. I'll just put the position to there. That you come down now. So just put the position to there. Then TP should be the second swing point. Alright, so 1, 2 here. 30 past 5 again. I'll put it in 5 already. Yes. So on Euro CHF, we have a trade. Oh, I can do that on YouTube. Well, if you check my page right now, and you check the YouTube because it's in the link tree, check my bio, right? If you check it now, this thing we're doing right now is actually streaming on YouTube. But it's going to be stressful for me to be checking all of them that, oh, what's going on here, what's going on, let me see. But I know it's streaming on YouTube. I'm positive it is. Sometimes people watch it, sometimes people don't watch it. I don't have that strength of, I don't know why, I'm just like, I don't have the strength to even promote my YouTube page. I like focusing on one thing at a time. If you have YouTube page, tell me, I'll promote it for you. You see, I'll promote other people's page, but I don't know. It's God that will help me. I don't know, this is not loading now, so I wanted to check if it's streaming there, but somebody can check for me. Somebody can go and check if, how come I not see this chat since? Do so, Baba. What's up now? Wait, let's view my channel. Let's see first. I know it's streaming there. I know. So it's showing that one person is actually there. Look at it now. So it's live. This is it. So it's showing that one person is watching it. This is unfair for that person because I don't even know. I'm only talking directly to my screen. Even Telegram. I don't know how many people are there now. Let's see. Okay, some people are there. I can see YTV, Ladi Paul, Mene Isaac, Christmas. This guy, Christmas, if I catch you. Tochikami, Oluwashiki, First, Aramide, King, Mr. Neil, Abel, Onugbe. All of you guys watching, you guys are amazing. Happy New Month to everyone. Alright? I pray for you this month. This month you will have good success. Good one. You get. So for Euro CHF, this is what I'm going to be expecting. Like, immediately price taps into this level, I'm selling it. I'm definitely selling this one. This is my A setup. I will sell it immediately, get to 0.93377. Stop loss will be around 0.93473, and TP will be around 0.92872, which is the second swing point. But I didn't really get to the second swing point. I did 5 hours because if you get to the second swing point, it will be more than that. And I usually just take second swing point you get. So that's on Euro CHF. Let's go to the next one. The next one is Euro SZD. I'm just going to leave this one because which kind of price action is this? What in the hell is this? What the heck? This price action is God forbid, bro. So I'm going to leave this one alone to the next one. This is a new month too. You guys should be rejoiceful. You see this one when we started, I started playing Thanksgiving song. Throughout this month, it's Thanksgiving I want to be playing because our month is going to be full of testimonies, good testimonies. You will come back with good testimonies. Yeah, that is what our month will be full of, good testimonies. So this is AUDJP right now. AUDJP, I did a very crazy thing here, where I already explained this one last week now, where it's actually rejecting from this key zone or key level or whatever you call it. Yes, but it rejected a lot on this level. So let me just make it concise like this. And as of last week, I was expecting a continuation from here, but things have changed now. Things have changed now. The reason why I say things have changed, this is it. Luso, good morning. See, how come I not see this chat since? Okay. I don't know, I fixed it. It was bad before. The chat was not working before, so but fortune God raised my attention to it, so I had to fix it. All these things I'm blaming them myself. It is there. So I think last 2 weeks I told you guys of something like this. That is in the 4-hour time frame, when I see a move like this, price goes up, break structure like this, and then immediately comes down like this. I don't want to see that thing again as a continuation. That is, normally I'm supposed to still treat AUDJP as a continuation, but the way it came down is too abrupt, it's too fast. So it came down too sudden, and I would not use it again. I would want to just wait to check and see what's going to do. But most often, most times, what price will now do is to use the breaker block. You see that level that got obliterated, so that I'm not discombobulated now. So yeah, like this. So most times it will use this level to continue going downwards. Okay, yeah, and I think it has indicated it already. This level, it will use this level to drop. Do you get? This level to drop like this. So like a position like this to drop down. In most times, so I'm just talking from my own experience. Alright, I'm just talking from my own experience. You just use that level to drop down like that. So like this, and it looks like a potential trade. So we're going to take it now. Where's my phone? Now you can take this trade. I don't want to use this other phone. Okay, so I'm going to take it now. Who's that? Somebody sent a message. Amen, amen, and amen. Somebody's praying for me. Yeah? Okay, yeah. Oh, somebody join my what's it called now? YouTube, The Good Trader. Thank you for joining. So you guys that need videos back to back, I'm worried. I'm cooking them. I'm saving them. I'll still start dropping on YouTube. So for ADJPY, we're taking a sale now. Entry is at current market price because we already passed the main one. Abi, it's not even really fast. Not 1 hour. Probably like 0.2 something. So entry is at 101.788, 101.788. Waiting we $5 account should do like this. This guy. What's the stop loss? This stop loss using the lowest lot size will be around $2.40. Yes, around $2.40. But with that $5, you can still use to trade synthetics, but it will be those ones that are not volatile like that. Like, but recently I found out that there you said the Kulu, they have been changing most of all these things. Honestly speaking, if you check, there's this trade I'm actually monitoring. I want this trade to sell, but I'm coming. Remember I said we're going to be trading synthetics this one, so don't worry. I got you. This is your $5. Keep it by the end. Not by the end. December 25th. I want you to withdraw Christmas money. Do you understand? I don't want to be just the one that is withdrawing from there. It's because I don't used to post it that much. I don't used to post it. But I've been trading Deriv. The reason why I trade Deriv that way is because I traded Deriv since the beginning of when I started trading till now. So I just pivoted to currency pairs. Deriv is like where I suffered. Deriv is like where I lost the most of my money. When I talk about money, it's not 1 million, it's not 2, it's not 3, it's not 4, it's not 5. I lost money in Deriv. So that kind of thing where you don't really lose money for that thing. Somebody now stay to quit. Who is going to pay me the money that I've lost? Who wants to pay me that money back? So I had to master trading there. There's a cunning man that can steal from a cunning man. Deriv is a cunning man, right? And so I had to be smarter. Not smarter than the algorithm that they use there, but I had to devise a way to trade it. So that your $5, keep it. Oladimeji, keep that your $5. So you fund it, yeah. When I tell you to fund, you fund it, and then we'll do Deriv together. I will trade it. At least that your $5 should be able to get to, if at all, if I was bad, maybe you get like 15 before Christmas. But for people that have like $50 or $100, if at all, if that is bad, your account should be, you should have more than like times 2 of it, times 2. Yeah, that is okay. We're not doing any kill strategy here, no. But times 2 is okay. Abi, so you have $100 and maybe you get $400. $200 profit though, not total capital. $200 profit. How is that possible? $100 account, $10 per risk for every trade. We have 2 weeks. Each week, I have my journal here with me. I used to check it to make sure that, okay, I know what I'm doing. The minimum risk to reward I used to do in a week is 10 hours. I don't know the maximum, but minimum my journal is 10 hours. and many bad weeks, very bad on synthetics now. On bad weeks, I have probably close to 7 to 8 hours. Alright, 7 to 8 hours. On a very bad week, then very bad week, maybe about 3 hours or 4 hours. Okay, so multiply that times 10. Multiply that times 10. So there's no way you'll be able to get 20 hours. It's like so small, safe. There's no way. People that I'm doing account management for, they can testify of this too. Yeah, no serious. People that are doing that I'm managing the account for, can testify of it. I'm managing an account now. This is the 5th month of me managing an account, and it's so wonderful that nobody has dragged me. Nobody has come around and said, "Yeah, you blew my account to this." It's because my risk management plan is tough. It's very tough, and they've been withdrawing very well. They've been withdrawing good. Alright, let's go back to business. AUDJPY, we've taken a sell. Stop loss is at 102.090. TP 100.717. Entry is the current market price. Remember. Another mosquito. Jesus. What is going on here? I fleeted though. See, hear the sound though. There's a fleet sound. See? That's fleet too. I fleeted yesterday night. So I don't know. No problem. So I've entered this trade already. Make I go borrow money for 100. Mav. See, this is the first time I'm seeing Mav comment. See your face. Dios, you go help me fund my own dairy so I go fit join you trade. So it's me that wants to give you the signals to trade or what to trade together. It's still me that will fund you. Something. I don't know whether you are Yoruba. I would have said Mabaija. I'll fight you. So this is AUDJPY. Let's continue. I'm only staying here because I'm waiting for you to take it. I guess all of you have taken it now. So let's move. So we move on to the next. We have NZD card. Now NZD card has already mitigated the level that we wanted to mitigate actually, which is all this mosquito for broad daylight. It not shock you, guy. The mosquitoes in this place, they are very big. I just recently moved to this place, and I'm still like fumigating the whole place and all that. I'm just fumigating. So the house is very boring. And somebody have told me that I'm a very boring person. And yes, the house is very boring. The only thing I do is on my system. I just walk, look at chat, and read. Nothing else. Anything you don't believe. Wait. Mosquito, no try. I never still pay my debt. Money when I borrow from this money, I never pay. What do you want to? What are you referring to, Chris? They're going to God, I bet these guys are not serious. So on NZD card, right? This is where we are, and then price has rejected this block. The reason why I'm marking it now again is because last week we marked it, and I told you that we were going to wait for a rejection in this level, and it did it. Yeah, it did it, and so it has rejected from here, and this is it. I can even see an engulfing candle, right? But before I take any trade decision here, I have to see overall it's still very bullish, except price wants to shift the structure now. I can already see even a trade decision right now. This might be the second trade we're going to take this morning, apart from those pending orders that we have, right? So 2 hours, there is an engulfing candle. So there's an engulfing candle in 2 hour time frame here. This is it. Entry somewhere here like this. It has even given the entry already. So the advice on never borrow money to trade. Now who wants to borrow money to trade? Anybody that does that, if the person tell me say I'll first slap the person. You don't borrow money to trade though. It's not a good thing. You should never. I think this is 2 hours. I don't like 2 hours like that though. I don't usually like it though. So I'm not going to take it. I don't like it. When it falls down to my statistics, it doesn't do well. So I'm going to leave NZD card alone. We'll go to the next one. So statistically, it doesn't do me well like that. From 3 hours, it's good. But the way I trade. So this NZD CHF, this guy is doing the same thing that AUDJPY is doing. It's making me discombobulated. So I'm just going to leave it and let price play out. Then to find his own direction. But what I feel like is going to come down first. I think it should come down. You get. I don't borrow buy accounts to borrow. You did my pitch. Thank God I don't rely on FX. Marv, what do you now rely on? You are you working? Some of us, this is the only thing about doing now. But it's never advisable for you to borrow. If you borrow, don't know what I'll tell you, but don't borrow money to trade. Don't do that. So let's proceed. We have NZDCHF, right? The next one should be AUD card. AUD card is still bullish, oh. It's still bullish because I think this is one low here. The second low is here. So when you drag it out like this is what you have. So it has not come out yet from the trend line itself. So it's still bullish. And so what happened is price swept liquidity here and has left a bunch of rejections here. More like it's rejecting. It wants to go up and it wants to come down, but it doesn't know what to do. And there's also an engulfing candle here. So this one, let's check the risk to reward here. If it's still 2, we're going to skip it. At least it should give us something like 3. This one not going to 2. Jesus, wait. It's not going to 2. 1.8. Don't worry about yourself. Let's go. It's not part of our plans to take trades like that, bro. No, never. So AUD card, I feel like it will still go up, but we're going to leave it alone. Yes, boss. Have been working before I start FX. Although FX won't strip me, but God the you get who FX no one strip. If you not guide yourself, if you go lose guard, FX will strip you naked, like pure naked. So this AUD price is choppy. I don't like price action like this. Once price is choppy this way, I don't like it. I just skip it. Sometimes when I'm looking at it, it's like it's giving me a headache. Honestly speaking, it does. So I'm just going to leave it alone. Anything that he wants to do, you should do with his life. But I'm going to leave it alone. This is a choppy price action. It's too choppy for my liking. Then we have AUDNZD. There's a gap below. But if this guy shifts this level, I'll go there. So better still. Can we sell our kidney to trade? Donor? Donor, sell your kidney now. You're not serious. Sell it. Don't borrow money. Say at least it's your kidney. There's something I used to say before. I'll say, see, as long as you're making a decision, if you make a decision and it doesn't affect another person, no problem. But if you make a decision and it affects everybody, guy, that is going to be a very wrong one. For example, you borrow money or you go use your papa land. You say your papa land. You've made a decision that is affecting people. Alright? It's a bad thing. It's a bad idea. You shouldn't do that. Okay, you shouldn't do that. Let me confirm this fair value gap in 2 hours. Okay. So there's a fair value gap on AUDNZD. And most preferably, I'll say we should take a sell from the consequent encroachment too. Now, the reason why I used to use consequent encroachment for fair value gap, like in cases like this, is when I think you should have already known by now. Even looking at it, it's only when it's big. So you see the fair value gap, it looks very big. I'll use a consequent encroachment. You understand? What did the man say now? I want to sell my own. And which one is my own? You want to sell your own? You want to sell my own? Shobadu. Are you okay, sir? Trade like donor. Are you okay, my boss? My boss, are you in your right senses? Hey, it is well. If to say my papa use me do next of kin, you learn for don't go, guy. See this guy. You guys are funny, sha. You want curse on your head, ba? Some people that have died because of they sold their father's land without the notice of their kinsmen. So AUDNZD will be selling from consequent encroachment, right? So yeah, I think that one falls in line with those AUDGPY, those trades that we took too. So card JPY. Now this looks very much like a buy, but I ain't treating it as a buy anymore. Nope. Especially with the way the thing fell, because we're on a sell. We closed at 1 hour last week. So this is why we closed. So there was a breakout like this, right? There's a breakout like this, and so that's why we closed. We closed the sell. It was really selling from here. We closed it at 1 hour. Is it TP or nothing? The man not saying a bastard is born. Ah, Jesus. You guys are funny. So, but here now, it looks like a Bible. No, I don't trust in it. I don't even trust it at all. I feel like it's still going to break out. I feel like it's going to break out, like come downwards. But it's not certain yet, so I'm not going to make any decision. It's not certain yet. Nope. So since it's not certain, we're just gonna leave it. I actually coming to the end of this currencies. There are many. So this card CHF has just broken structure, made a new high, and all of this, right? So what I feel like is going to happen is this unmotivated PO right here. Price should maybe today. Let me see I will. So now wow. Marvel, so you wayward. So what I feel like is going to happen on CAD CHF is price is going to come to this POI and then continue. You get price will come here and then continue. That is what I feel like. And let's confirm it with 2-hour time frame. Olugo Samson, thank you for posting the space. Alright, so okay, confirmed with this. Alright, cool. Yikes. So we're going to be using this level to buy CAD CHF. So if we don't have to trade these things because CAD CHF is very choppy and the guys will move anyhow. But my own trick of trading all these pages is because I am in the higher time frame. Usually, that's just it. Honestly, I'm not gonna give you because I see it from the higher time frame. I don't usually have issues trading them. Alright, so that's CAD CHF, and then we have Bitcoin. I saw something on Bitcoin. Jesus, what? Hey, okay, name me. Let me speak my language small. Okay, name me. Okay, name me means my God. Like, what in the hell happened in the night? Look at the time when it dropped. It dropped around. This is not even right. 2100. Is it 2100? This started dropping. So this is a live. Wait. This thing is in UTC +1 now. It's correct now. Wait. Here. Hey, it's midnight now. It's not 2100. Oh shit. GBCHF is your biggest enemy. And GBCHF is my best pay. You see? Another man food is another man poison. So BTC dropped in the midnight. I can tell you that I swear a lot of persons, even including me, expected that this guy is going to buy. Already, remember we're in the buy position here. Let me see. I'm certain that it's still going to be there though. Let's see. But I was in the buy position. We already took our profits already. How many hours did we even do that day? Can no vest in me, just do fast. BTC liquidate you. Jesus. Sorry. Debure. Don't vest. It's not showing now. Like, it's supposed to show now. I didn't delete it now. Then delete it. It has come on. So we took our profits at 3.75 hours. So this was the last time we traded it. And suddenly, because I woke up this morning, like today is the first day of the month now. I used to do like a longer devotion. If normally my devotion is 1 hour, but when it's the first day of the month, like I used to prepare very well, pray, sing, all those things you get. As I just finished, I said let me just check the chat. I saw first on Twitter this Watcher Guru, this news page. They say so number got liquidated. And I see what happened, man. I went to check. I just see blood on the chat. Hey God. Duna, my papa buy his own property for my mama name. And now, he doesn't trust you now. Because you are a criminal, hardened criminal. If you go sell the house now, your parents not gonna say they not get house. You don't already sell the house come out. So now you destroy my life. Carry me enter multiple bed. Still come. Carry me enter multiple bed. Still come they chop my SL. Make I no catch. See you guys chat. This guy is a madman. This guy is a crazy person. He came to meet me that I should help his life. I helped him. I gave him my ultimate strategy. I helped this mad person. and see what he's telling me. He's telling me that I will screenshot it so that I can have evidence. Thank God you cannot delete anything from me. I'll screenshot it. You will come back to you will come to my DM. Shay, you're asking me for this thing. You will come to my DM, don't worry. Yoruba will say at don't worry. Sometimes I used to ask myself, why am I so fluent in speaking Yoruba like this? Like I stayed in Lagos all my life. Before I went to school, I gained admission late. I stayed in Lagos more than 20 years before I gained admission. I finished, first of all, I went to Polytechnic. 2 years there, did IT 1 year, that's 3 years. Then I now did direct entry to university, and then did 3 years there. I finished around 2019, was when I finished university, did my service in 2020. But in my Polytechnic, like growing up, I grew up in Lagos. So my Polytechnic was also in Yoruba land. And it's where they are speaking like strong Yoruba. Those like Ijebu, those places like that. Very strong Yoruba. So there's no Yoruba you're going to speak to me now that I don't know. But if I ask me to speak my mother's language now, I know, guy, that thing, I forget that thing. So for BTC, this was happening here. It's a crazy thing. It's just a crazy thing, bro. BTC has Kelewu. It has gone away. BTC has liquidated a lot of people. And looking at this thing now, if longer throat is entering my eyes, I'm looking at how much should I take another buy from here? Because now I have a reason for that too. Because from like the higher time frame, let's look at daily. But I'm not going to force this. I will not force it in Jesus' name, amen. I will not force it in Jesus' name, amen. But this is what I'm saying, sharp. On the higher time frame bar, this is the daily time frame. This is a long drop downwards. Okay? Now let's go to 4 hours. So see 4 hours first. Let's see 4 hours. Let's see 4 hours. 4 hours. Now it would have been nice to buy if this 4 hour did not have this break here. So now, in as much as I really want to buy, this has showed me a sell. Now, thank God that we are seeing a case like this, because this is the situation where a lot of traders, including you that listen to me right now, this is a situation where a lot of traders find themselves, right? You have a bias in your mind. You really want to do this because you've already been planning this buy for a long time. But because you've been married to that bias, the price is showing you something else totally different, but you say no. Now this one within my mind I go do. You even sing that song. I go still do waiting day my mind do. You want to do that one that is in your mind. You will get burnt out. Nobody could tell you. Your body go burn. So now BTC is bearish until it does otherwise. Before we treat it as a bullish price action. But for now, it's bearish. If you want to go and say, you don't go put body. If you want to buy rather, no put body yet. Well, you can just risk it. Besides, now just -1 hour you go chop. So you can just risk it to buy from here. Put your stop loss like tight. This is a trend line now. So just put your stop loss tight. So it might look like a retest on the trend line. You get? So like when I mean put your stop loss, this is what I'm saying. So maybe you're buying from here, but let's see. Hold on. So maybe you're buying from here, Just put your stop loss like a bit away from the trade like this, yes. Better still this low. And then your TP should be like that. If it's more than 5 hours, we're going to reduce the stop loss. So bring the stop loss down to 5. Like that. So if you want to risk it too, that's if you want to risk it. Save it in your body. But to me, I don't think that we buy anymore. It's now a sell trade. It's a complete sell trade. You get the complete sell trade. So that's for BTC. And then we're already done with this one already. Where is I can't find it, right? I think I deleted it. Forex Factory. Okay. So going on to the last thing for today. So going to the last thing for today, right? I don't understand why I can't find anything here. Shiza. Scheisse means fork, right? In Germany. German. It's not loading, no, bro. Okay, it's out now. I don't know. I don't remember closing it though. But I think the thing closed itself or something. I don't know. So calendar. Okay, it's up. So today is December 1st. Again, to everyone that is here, to 311 of you on X, on Telegram, to 8 of you on Telegram, on YouTube. Jesus, I don't know how many of you on YouTube. So the one of you, if that is English is even correct. So the one person watching on YouTube. So to everybody, happy new month again. Alright. So on the fundamental news, today we have news around 4 p.m. on USD, ISM manufacturing PMI. This doesn't carry weight, so don't be scared about slippage. You get, don't be scared. I already told you the ones that carry weight, FOMC, CPI. NFP doesn't really like that. It's not like it's not, but not often. Not often, rarely. So Tuesday tomorrow, there's no high impact news. You see, I used the filter, so I took out those medium, and then there are three categories now: normal, medium, and high impact. So I only deal with the high impact, right? So on Tuesday, no high impact news. Wednesday, we're going to continue with the high impact news. On AUD, they have a news on GDP. GDP means gross domestic product, so per quantity per quantity. That's what they want to check. Now GDP is also a very strong news, though, by the way, and the news is going to be around 1:30 in the morning. Then CHF. Now this one is very important, so take note of this. CHF 8:30 a.m. in the morning on Wednesday. There is CPI, where I will even remind you, because on Wednesday we're going to be here now, so we're going to be here early throughout this week. I will try my best. We're going to be here throughout this week, every morning. Then on the same Wednesday in the afternoon, we have a news on USD. Two news, 2:15 and 4 p.m. Thursday, news again on USD by 2:30, right? Boss, trade prop since August and still dey phase one. Wetin you mean, abeg? It means say your life don okay. But now please don't be saying this kind of thing in my chat. I'm going to swear for you. Please leave him alone. So it means that you're a very good risk manager. But it depends though. What amount is the prop? If it's small, I can slap you. But when I mean slap you, I need a plan. Like it's August, September, October, November. And that's 4 months, bro. 4 months to trade phase one. It's kind of much, though. Yeah, it's much. But I need your plan. So it depends. Probably the system that you're trading or something. So tell me, how do you trade? Let me see it here. So on Wednesday we've seen the news. On Thursday we also have just one news by 2:30 p.m. Then on Friday, which is the last, we have two news on CAD around 2:30 in the afternoon, and then 4 p.m. we have core price PCE on USD. So I think the main news on USD this week, the main one, is the PMI, which is on Wednesday. Then the main news here that I'm seeing on Wednesday also is this CHF, which is CPI, and the AUD also, which is in the midnight. Both of them are in the midnight, you get. So since September, you did break even. Yeah, 5K accounts. Okay. Well, this is it. Now that you've even said something like that, right? Let me just say this. Yeah. When you're trading a problem, this is what you should do. Please listen to this. Is jokes apart or jokes aside, or I wanna take the talk out. When trading a problem, this is what you should do. It's an advice. If you want to take it, you take it. If you don't want to take it, fine. Okay. The first thing you need to do is, because the main reason why your problem sometimes you're stagnant in it is bad planning and structure, no structure. Also, maybe you have skill issue. You're taking more losses than profits. But this is it, and listen to me. Even if you have a 30% win rate, you can be profitable as long as most of it. And that's why you see that most of the trades I take, they are more than 3R. So except that your win rate goes below that, because with a 3R win, reward, if you're taking, let's say for example 10 trades, let's just use 10 trades on that full account, but if you lose 7, that is minus 7R, and you win just 3, that is 9R, because 3, that 3 means one of the win is 3R, the second win is 3R, that's 6, the third win is 3R, that's 9. 9 minus 7, you have 2R, meaning you still come out with 2%. That's if you're risking 1% now, so you mean you have 2%, which is 2R, alright? So that's why I said, even if you have just 30% win rate, you still be profitable, as long as you're trading anything above what? 3R. So if it's a skill issue, you need to fix that. But if it's not a skill issue, then it's a structural issue. This is what you should do, because sometimes you risk too much, and so when you lose, you are scared of taking the next trade, and then sometimes you even miss some trade because of your scared, right? This is what you should do. That account, you have a total drawdown, then you have a daily drawdown. That daily drawdown is your focus. This is where I want you to put your mind in. The daily drawdown bar should be your focus, right? What do I mean by that? So please pay attention to what I'm about to do. Let's go inside. So $5,000 account, 5K account, right? Your total drawdown, tell me, what is the total drawdown? What's the total drawdown? Be fast. Let me just attend to your question ASAP. So you have total drawdown, you also have daily. What is this? So you have daily drawdown also. I'm waiting for you. So daily drawdown, then we have target. Okay. If I don't see your comment, I might just assume. I'll just go on off assumptions, right? I'm not seeing your comment though. So I've just gone on assumptions, okay? So say your total drawdown is 10%, which is $500. And then your daily drawdown is half of that, which is $250. Do you get? This is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. Oh, it is $800 as your total drawdown. So meaning your daily drawdown is then what? What's the daily drawdown? Daily is 200. That's crazy. You're supposed to be half of that now. But fine. So since this is it, total drawdown is 800, daily drawdown is 200. This is what you are going to do. Most times, the mistake that majority of the traders do, this is what they do. You define your risk based on your total drawdown. No, I don't think it's sustainable if you do that, except you're a professional, except you don't sabi. See, if you're not a professional, when I mean a professional, over a long period of time, you always come out consistently profitable. You can define your risks based on your total drawdown. But for you that is still upcoming, you still want to just gather, you're trading a lower account, a small account, you just want to gather profit here and there, right? Before you scale up big. This is what I advise you to do. Don't define your risks based on your total drawdown. Define it based on your daily drawdown. Alright? So you've not told me what your target is. Yeah, I've seen it. It says total drawdown is 800. What is your target? What is the target on the account? I don't know. Maybe the target is 8%. Maybe the target is, I don't know what the target is. So tell me, what's the target? Well, let me continue, right? You define your risks based on your daily drawdown. So we have daily drawdown to be $200. Now what you should do is define it 200 divided by 10. You have what? 20. So your risk per trade, RPT. Your risk per trade becomes what? $20. What does this mean? This will mean that you would have to lose 10 good times in a day. Listen to what I'm about to say now. You would have to lose 10 times in a day to lose that account. 10 good times. And this is including slippage, commission, and everything. No? You would have to lose up to 10 good times in a day before you lose your account. When you are not Caleb, how would you take close to 10 trades in a day? You will take 10 trades in a day. You know, it's not possible now. I don't know, except you're a scalper though. You can take 10 trades in a day too. Yeah. I don't take all my trades, and the ones I take are usually halfway. Phase 1 target is 400. Even beautiful. What is phase 2? Just tell me what phase 2 is. So, PH1. Even beautiful. Your phase 1 target is just $100. You are lucky. So, if your risk per trade is 200, how many do you need to get before you get $400? Pay attention to what I'm about to do, because this is the way some people don't have structure when they're trading. So let's open our calculator, because my brain is not working for this calculation this morning. So just open the calculator in one tab back. So it's not even showing on the screen. So okay, it's not showing on the screen. Wonderful. Phase 1, $400. So 400 divided by 20. 400 divided by 20. 20. Okay, no, not 400 divided by 20. 60. 400 divided by 60. I'll tell you why it's 60 now. It's 6.6, which is 7 trades. Listen to what I'm about to say. Phase 2 is 300. This guy, you're even lucky. So phase 1, 400. Phase 2 is 300. Right? So look at what I'm saying now. You would need only 7 trades to pass 7 good trades. Passes phase 1. Only 7 good trades to pass phase 1. Because $20 in one trade, you're risking $20 in one trade bar. Now 20 times 3, which is 3 hours, you have what? $60 in 7 good trades. You have what? $420. So meaning you need just 7 good trades to pass your phase 1. If it takes you a whole month, then you're risking only $20 and you're trading all your entries. You take all the trade. In fact, you will not be scared of taking the trades. Why? Because you are risking just $20. So what this does to you is it gives you a level of confidence, and it gives you the ability to be able to risk on every trade that you see, which is the trade that fall according to your plan. Not be you can't say, okay, let me buy it, let me sell, let me buy it, let me sell to buy, let me buy to sell. Don't do that. You're already moving like a mental hobo. You're not going to make progress that way. Alright? So $20, 7 good trades, you've passed phase 1. Phase 2, you said phase 2 is 300. So 300 divided by 60. Right? This thing becomes simple because you're now dealing with structure. You're not just trading vibes. So 300 divided by 60, you have 5. You have 5 good trades. So you need what? You need 5 good trades to pass. You need 5 good trades to pass phase 2. This is everything. Only 5 good trades and you're past phase 2. Only 5. So look at it now. So I think you can see it here. So your total drawdown is 800. So there is no way that you are going to breach total drawdown. And look at this now. This is what I want to tell you, because this is a trick that I've been using for a very long time. This particular firm, the way I'm seeing it, they did this in a way that it can trick you, because the total drawdown is so big. 800 is so large as compared to the daily drawdown, and so you want to risk more. And when you want to risk more like that, while a day, do you get now? So when you want to risk more, it's just crazy. You will just make mistakes, or you just do anyhow. Do you get? I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. So When you're risking like this, risking $20 on all your trades, you would need accumulatively. So maybe you took 20 trades in the whole phase one. You will only need 7 good trades. Just 7 good trades, you've passed it. 7 successful trades. So that's why I said, except it's a skill issue. Except it's a skill issue, then this should not be a problem at all. It shouldn't be a problem. Alright? Except it's a skill issue. There's no way I'm not going to risk or make 400 risking $20. I'm telling you, it's not I'm telling you. I've traded for a long time and I know what I'm talking about. Alright? You've passed phase one. So let's say you take the whole of 1 month to pass phase one, because the problem with people is you want to pass your phase one in few days. That's the problem that I have with many people. Total DD is actually 400 in sure. The guy the glitch. He said the total DD is 400. Are you sure? You know the firm that he's trading with. But I'm working with what he said. The daily drawdown. So your daily drawdown is 200 bar. So there's no way you're going to take the whole 1 month taking trades that you will not make $400, risking $20. The problem is that most people, and I'm not talking to just the person that asked this question, I'm talking to everybody that faces an issue like this, is because you always want to pass your account in some days. You feel like I just got my phase one and I fasted in a few hours. Where are you rushing to? For something that is going to give you good money, where are you rushing to? Where are you rushing to? If you take 1 month to pass phase one, it's fine. Let me tell you, one of my accounts, I passed it in 22 days, 22 trading days. I think it's the longest that I've traded the phase one. 22 days. When I traded phase 2, I passed the phase 2 in 9 days. When I got it to funded, I did 10% of the account in 9 days. All of this now, they fall under 2 months. You did not see me post it anywhere, because I don't need the online validation. But some of you, what you want to do, you want to quickly just trade it and then post it on X so that we will tell you congratulations. There's no need for that stuff. There's no need. You don't need it. You don't need that pressure. You don't. So you want to quickly pass phase one so that you can tell people that you are past phase one, and say you quickly pass phase two so that you can tell people that you are past phase two. No, you don't need it. Except you're the trader that is already confident about himself. Then why not? Is your stuff publicizes the way you want to. Now you get our publicizes. Right? But you know that you are still trying your best to like gather $100 a year, gather 200, gather 300. This is what I recommend. Your risk per trade should be defined based on your daily drawdown. In this case, $20. You only need 7 good trades to make what the target for phase 1. Then for phase 2, you only need 5 good trades to pass phase 2. And then lo and behold, you're already funded after you've done this. So maybe it takes you a total of a month plus to pass it. The second month you should be done, or by the end of the second month you should be done. You're getting your payout. You divide your payouts into 2. One half is to buy food stuff, pay your bills and do other stuff. The second half is a must, I used to advise. Second half is to buy another account, so that the stress will not be on just one account. Use to buy another account. That other account, you are trying to pass it again in the next month that is coming, while you still have your funded account that will still feed you and give you money that you need. Do you get? So the problem with a lot of people is you don't have structure. You don't know how to trade with using structure. Structure in the sense that, is there a risk management plan? Is there the plan to trade certain instruments? Is there a plan to trade certain instruments and this and that? Alright? But if structure is not the problem, risk management plan is not the problem, that the problem is now skill. That, you used to take more losses than profits. Then obviously you know what to do. It's not the time for you to be trading a prop firm. It's obvious now. Except you want to give your account to someone else to trade. And if you say you want to be a good trader, there's no need for you to give your account to someone else to trade. You give your account to someone else to trade when you need the money, and you need the money to run your bills and all that. Okay? You want to be a good trader, right? You want to be a good. The day I go test you out again, I go first cry. So you want to be a good trader. This is what I'm advising you to do. So if it's a skill issue, then you need to get your skill up, right? There's no two way about that one now. You need to get your skill up. That's just it. You need to fix that. It means that you don't know certain things. Your information about technical analysis is bad, or maybe you have psychological issues. Then you need to fix that. But to this, you see this template that is right there. That's something that you can see in your front now. There's no way you use this. This thing that you can see here. There's no way you use it and you fail. If you fail in it, is your skill. Is your skill. It's just your skill. There's no way. I'm not telling you why, because it's something I've been using for a long while now. And the kind of person I am, I'm very quiet. There's no need for me to post, so I'll not be posting on X and posting. What am I posting? There's no need. If I want to post, I'll post it. If I don't want to, I wouldn't. Alright? If you want to post, you post it. If you don't want to post it, no problem. Nobody's going to beat you if you post it. But just make sure that you are consistent with it, because it does not make sense that you posted I just passed my phase 1 and then they did not hear again from me in the next 6 months. What happened to the phase 1? It got blown. Or you just passed your phase 2 and then you just blew it. Don't put yourself in pressure when you know you cannot handle pressure. Do you get? Don't put yourself in pressure when you cannot handle pressure. But if you know that yes, you're abused of some of us were abused of social media. If they drag me today, I drag you. You drag me, I drag you. You get? We know how to handle the media. We know how to handle ourselves. Then you don't have an issue now. That one, no issue there. Do you understand what I'm saying? In that case, you don't have an issue at all. So that one, do what you want to do and do it very well. Do you understand? So I hope this one helped you. Alright, I hope this one helped you. So we're wrapping this up, rounding up. As you can see, 378 of you. I think we set another record. 379 of you are watching live, and it will not be nice if most of you are not following. You get? So if you're not following, do it to follow. Do it to follow. Right? Do it to follow. Do it to follow me. I host sessions like this, from time to time, spontaneously. Things that I share. It's not things that I usually like to post like that, but I can share them live because it shows that you're serious. That's why you're listening to me and then you're watching what I'm doing. Alright, so there's one prayer I used to pray every time. I used to say, I pray that we all get to the height of our career, the very height of our career. And the same prayer I'm praying for you too. Just listen to me. We're in a new month, and a lot can happen for your good. My own wish, my prayer is that everything even work out very well for you. You get? They work out very well for you. And as you study the new month, what I would advise you to do, make sure you pray. Commit your day to God's hand, commit your week to God's hand, commit the new month to God's hands. And my own prayer is that this month will be your month of testimony. You will testify, you will come out with good news. Just the way Luso is posting, he got his payout, Logan is posting, he got his payout, Bernard is posting, they just passed their account and all that. It will be your own testimony too. You get? That you've not tasted profit before, you've not really seen how it is to have a payout, and you get it. That is what I wish for you. But what you need to do is to take your life serious. You need to take your life serious. You get? So we're going to meet again tomorrow, the same time. Alright? Same time. And then, I know I'm not missing anything, but anyone that wants to reach me, you can send me a DM. Right? So take care of yourself, and bye for now. I'll see you when I see you. So see you tomorrow.